And lots, you're back. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, we are gonna get busy today. I got a package. There was a package that was at my door, and let's see. I'm gonna go on TikTok live. Let's see how this goes.
Somebody tell me how these two ended up on the same platform. Like, Nikki, why are you entertaining this man? I'm sorry, but I watched the little clip.
But I do like Will Smith, so I might watch it.
But that little clip, I feel like
I like Will Smith too. I love me some Will Smith, but some things just is just not meant to be remade and just not meant to be done. I'm not. I love me some Will Smith. I watch all his movies and everything, but that I can't do it. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I can't give it a chance. I won't give it a chance. It's just it's not right. But I still love Will. Now some of his other projects, I'm there. I will be there. I will be there. A lot of his other projects, I will definitely be there. But for that one, I can't. Hey, Belle. What's up, lovely? I got to. I got to go get my food. Easy. They replaced the father, which is what they did. Everybody is replaced. It's all new people. It's all totally new people. It's like it's none of the original cast. Everything is the comedy part of the show is not even the same. It's more so like a nighttime TV show. You know how you have the nighttime TV shows that you want? It's not like the Fresh Prince comedy TV show. It's not like that. It's more so like a movie type TV show. It's like that. So that's why I don't like it. If you're gonna try to do the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I think they call it Bel Air or something, everything about it is different. Everything about it is different. But I don't know what he thought, what he was trying to do. Um, It's just all it's just all wrong. Everything is just all wrong. Aunt Viv is a totally different Aunt Viv. Like everything is, it's all different. It's totally different. Hi, Embler, Enabler IC. Hi. Hey, boo boo, 808-665-798. How are you, Mojo? What's going on, Mojo? I've been on here on Bigo now, and I'm a new host. I think what it's been 2 weeks now. I think it's been like 2 weeks. Haven't even been a month yet. 2 weeks. And it is so freaking weird. It's just weird. Hi there, Cord family. I'm going to follow you. Please like, thumbs up, thumbs up. We got 7 people coming in, and 1 thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share. Please share. Please share. We're doing readings tonight. We're doing psychic readings tonight. And I got a gift this was waiting for me on my doorstep, and I have no idea. I don't know what it is. We about to go see. Y'all hear my microwave is beeping. Hi, BG's empty beer can. BG's empty beer can. How are you? I'm good today. I went and chilled up downtown. I was downtown Chicago all day at my daughter's place, and she was showing. She just got her new couch set, and literally, oh, this is my makeup. It was really nice. Her living room set really. Oh, let me show you guys. So here's my sponges. Here's my sponges. All of them do have a spiritual gift. Who, CC Queen? You had us really laughing yesterday. Thank you, Taylor. Look, I love having fun, especially when you get some people you get that come in. They have you just rolling, have you cracking up. And let me tell you something. I thought he was going to turn out to be an asshole, but he didn't. He was just funny, and he had an honest, legit question. And once I explained to him, he was cool. He was so cool. And that's why I say sometimes you just got to give people the benefit of the doubt. I can't believe they fit all this stuff in this little box. I cannot believe that. Do I have a spiritual gift? My bad. Do you have a spiritual gift? I don't know. Let me tell you something. If you have a spiritual gift, you would know. You would definitely know. I knew from the time I was a kid. Now, I was embarrassed to share it with others. I was embarrassed to talk about it, but I knew immediately. So if you have a spiritual gift, you wouldn't even have to ask that question, girl. You already know. you would already know. Only you and God. Only you and God knows that you have that. Like, I seen it from day one when my babies were little and they used to say things and they used to do things. That's how I knew. I said, Angel has it. I knew from the time Angel was a baby, she had that spiritual gift. She knew that she had it from that time. And she didn't like to talk about it. She didn't like to mention it, but she knew she had that gift. And you'll know right off, like, you, honey, nobody else could tell you. You will know immediately. I cannot believe all of this stuff. All of this, you guys, all of this came in this little box. So I got, this is my other makeup brush I got yesterday. This little box with all the, I've got this, the foundation, makeup. I've got this. I think this is the primer. This is the matte. And literally all of these, look at this. All of these sponges, they all came in, and my brushes, they all came in too. You are so funny. Simply not. That's why you're not trying to be so funny, baby. Nope, we don't do that. Let's block you. Let's get you right on up out of there. Wait. So my block game is strong. When you're not respectful, I block you. I block you real quick. Really, 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 really quick. Really quick. Like we're not gonna even leave room for you up in here. Nope. Confirm. I like blocking people. Is there anybody else that needs to be blocked? I'm gonna block all the crazy people. When you get to acting crazy and acting a fool, honey, my black game is strong, and I love blocking people. Let's see if it's anybody else on here that needs to be blocked. Okay, yeah, I cannot believe that all of this came into this little box. Let's see if I can get it all back in here. I doubt if I can get it all in like how they did it, but I'm gonna try. They got them all down in here. I think I got it. I got it squeezed in here, but I got them all back in. All right. So I got to take this upstairs to my room. Put that right there. And I have not forgotten my ice. Oh yeah, I block them. Taylor, you already know I block them real quick, and I'm the one, and I'll give them a chance. But then when you start acting crazy and acting stupid, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block you. I ain't gonna ask you no questions or nothing. Now, the guy we had yesterday, literally, I thought he was gonna be a jerk. I thought he was gonna be an asshole, but he genuinely turned out to be a cool, funny guy. He was just funny as hell. And I think he was not used to coming onto a platform and then someone was yelling or talking loud, or he thought was yelling. And I've gotten that before. So he wasn't the only one. I get someone where somebody out of nowhere pop in and say, "Why is she yelling? Why are you yelling?" And it's not that I'm yelling, it's just that I'm used to talking loud. And when I get excited, I go even louder. So I don't mean it, but that's just how I was brought up. I've been doing it for like 40 something years. How do you stop? I grew up in a home with a mother who was deaf. So we often had to scream and talk really, really loud. And so when I'm doing it, I don't often know that I'm doing it. And my children says the same thing. Ma, why are you yelling? And I'm like, I'm not yelling because I don't realize I'm doing it unless I'm talking to someone. So somebody that has a legitimate question, I'm not mad at them about it when they say, why you yelling? I don't get upset. I don't get offended by it or anything, but I get agitated or irritated when somebody comes in and try to make light of it, because it's not a joking or a make light matter. Just ask. My wife needs to practice energetic boundaries. My wife agrees, she can relate. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. You're very welcome. Happy Valentine's from my wife and I. Will. You're welcome, BG. Empty beer can. BG's empty beer can. That's right. Block 'em Queen. Taylor said. Cece says, for some reason, I'm drawn to you. Oh, Cece Queen said, well, thank you. And I get it. I get it. Did you see my comment? I saw that comment. Did you have another one before that? Oh, you did. Let me see. I didn't see that one. I apologize. I didn't see that comment. Okay, well, I'm a dreamer. And I know something. My daughter is a dreamer. My daughter Angel, she's a dreamer. Any and everything that she dreams, it comes through, and she sees things. And I'm a dreamer as well. Like before we moved in this house, I dreamt it. Everything. Us walking through it, viewing it, me being in the bathtub, in my master bathroom, everything. I dreamt it. So yeah, I get that. Okay, well, I'm a dreamer and I know stuff. I can feel things. So that's why I ask. And it scares my kids sometimes, just like I guess that you was an earth sign, because it's a feeling that came over me with you. But when I was a little girl, it also scared me. Exactly. See? Yes. Yes. When I was a little girl, it scared me. When my daughter Angel, as a young teenager, it scared her. It scared her from the time she doesn't like to talk about it, but she will come and discuss with me. She will come and say to me, Ma, I dreamt such and such, such and such. And I'm like, okay, did you call them? Did you check on them and see if they like, she'll tell me her dreams and different things. And let me tell you, Cece, my children were scared too. Every time I would dream something and it would come true or it happened, my son's kid's mother, terrified. She thought I was she was like, oh my God, how did you know this? Oh my God, I would tell her things and things I saw and dreamt, and she'd be like, that just happened to us, or such and such just happened to us. And it freaks her out. So I think that people that don't understand that it is a gift, and they don't understand how that gift works, or how they tend to think that it's weird. It's not weird. That's your gift. And like you said, you knew from the time you were little. Thank you, Monica. I fed Anchor's dino. Thank you, Monica, for feeding my dino. Hi, Nick, Paco, Blenda. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. You guys tap, 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 tap. We are going to do some great readings tonight. I got some readings tonight. It's a paid reading night. It is not free. Tonight is paid reading night. Okay. 2 for 60. 2 for 60. 2 questions, answers. We can talk. We can chat. If you want to have a private reading, everything, honey, we're going to get it deep. We're going to get deep today. Get away from the bleach. She went back in the other room. My grandmother also was like that. And not only that, my grandmother can interpret dreams. I have a cousin like that. It's usually hereditary in the family. When my grandmother, great grandmother, way back, like my mom talked about it, and let me tell you, and my mom did not discover that I had this gift. My mother's good friend, who was a psychic empath, she knew, And she started asking me questions, and she would say, "You dream things, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "You don't like to talk about it." And I'm like, "Yeah." She even knew that even way back then that I could talk to the dead. Like, she knew not all people can talk to the dead, not all. Everybody has different gifts and can do different things. I just happen to have the gift that I can talk to the dead. Now, so far that I know of, Angel can't, but Angel is a dreamer. She does dream things and she can predict it. Um, and my twin boys the same way. They're dreamers. They see things. You can as well, CC Queen. Right. So see, some people don't. So some folks' gifts are strengthened and are different. And I used to, from the time that and that lady knew, that woman knew. She was like, you can, she said people, and she was the only one that understood. And she had told me, don't be scared. She said to me, I was a vessel. She said, you're the vessel. She said, you're special. They won't talk to me or they won't talk to anyone else, but they talk to you so that you can carry on their message. So I never forget those words and how she put it like that. And that's what made me understand I wasn't weird. I wasn't a freak. I wasn't, and then and it also made me not be scared, because you know how you can feel them. I told you I could feel them when they're in the house. I could feel them when I see them when they walk around. And I used to always be scared because I would always feel them. And they wasn't coming to scare me or anything. They were coming to talk to me, to let me know that they wanted me to reach out to their loved ones. Hey, Deborah. How you doing, love? Cece says, I want to tell you a story. My grandmother's father died way before I was born, and I only seen one picture of him. But I told my grandmother, but her father did for a living. I also told her how he died. And not only that, I even know what he was burying in what he was buried in, and no one ever told me. Yeah. I shared the story, CC, and I believe that. I truly believe, in all honesty, you did, because my daughter Angel, when I used to take care of the elderly, and one of my clients passed away, and Angel never met her. Angel wasn't even born, honey. Angel wasn't even thought of when I took care of this, or neither was the twins. And Angel told, when she would come to their room and talk to them and everything, Angel told me her name. Angel told me what she looks like. And I said, Angel, she's watching over you. She knows you're my daughter. And Angel was like 2 years old. And Angel was like, I said, what's her name? I said, Angel, did she tell you her name? She's like, yes, mommy. And I said, what's her name? And she kept saying, Bo, Bo. And my husband said, didn't you used to take care of a lady named Doe? And I said, yes, that's what she's trying to say. And I said, how she looked. And when Angel described her, it was to a T. And Angel kept saying she couldn't see. She couldn't see. Well, how would Angel know at 2 years old that this lady couldn't see? She was blind. And Angel had wasn't even born. She wasn't even thought of. Wasn't even thought about. Okay. I hadn't even thought about getting pregnant then. But Angel knew everything there was to know about this woman. And so I believe everything you're saying. Yeah. I can also read pictures as well. Not very good, but a little bit. And you know what? As you do it, CC, it'll start strengthening. It'll start strengthening. As I opened my mind, body, and soul to the dead, they come more, and it got stronger. The readings got stronger, and the readings got instant. They come instantly. So as you do it, and as you do it more and more, it will strengthen, and it will get stronger. Yes, I have done that. And my family friends, and even my guy friend Joe, he told me very little about his family, but I told him things about his family that he never told me. Yeah, and that's what scares people. I think sometimes when you share that, hey, Light Mom, hi, Chris, hey, hey, Dilbert, how are you? Yeah, I think that's what Some people it scares them, some people it intrigues them. Some folks get intrigued by it, and other people it scares them. Guys, look, my pop is hot. I think for Lent, I did it before. For Lent, I'm going to give up pop soda. I'm gonna give it up. I need to lose weight. My ass is way too fat. My ass is way too fat. I need to give up pop. And last time I did, the weight came off like that. You saw it in my face. Honey, you saw it in this big ass forehead I got. You saw my boobs, because your boobs, they get bigger when you get bigger. When you get smaller, they tend to shrink a little bit. I need to lose weight. Your girl needs to lose weight. And I need to tone up. It didn't scare him. He was amazed about. That's why I said, CC, some folks are intrigued. So he was intrigued by it. Like you said, he was amazed. Some people are amazed, are intrigued, fascinated with it. And then you got others that think it's weird, and that was the thing that I was scared of. I was scared that they would think that it was weird. So I never liked to talk to anybody about it. But my mom's friend, she started asking me all these questions, and she was telling me, don't feel weird about it. Don't be scared. And as I started growing up, I would just know things, figure things, and I would only tell certain people. Now I pick up things all the time. I'll tell anybody. I'm not scared by it. I'm not scared to talk about it anymore. It's not weird to me. Have you ever been around someone and you felt the present wasn't right about? Oh, that girl, so many times, 1,000,001 times. Let me tell you, you wasn't here when I shared the story about my daughter's boyfriend. My daughter was dating this guy, and I had never met him. And she said to me, "Ma, I want you to meet my new boyfriend, and he's nice." And immediately, just the energy, because he was next to her while she was on the phone. And just the energy of him, I said, "I'll meet him when he break up with you." She said, "Excuse me?" I said, "I'll meet him when he breaks up with you." And he said, "Why would your mom say that? I'm a nice guy." And she's like, "Mom, he's a nice guy." I said again, I'll meet him when he breaks up with you. Come to find out, I would say about maybe a couple of weeks later, a month or so, she came back and said, "Mom, you was right." She said, "You was right about everything." She said, "I'm glad you didn't meet him." I picked his energy up, CC. Just by him being next to my daughter, I picked it up, and I knew it wasn't right. And I didn't like him off the bat. I had never met this man before. I didn't know his name or nothing, but I knew he wasn't right. And I turned out my instincts was right. Hey, Farron, yeah. You asleep? Yeah. Why you up? Oh, I could come now. You need me? Hold up, guys. Did you see Ben's car keys? Maybe it's in here. Oh, I got them. All right, give me a sec. I got to move the cars, guys. close that. Put our keys right here. So we can't find them. I meant to, my boots is upstairs. I meant to, when you told me, I was supposed to came in and close that gate and put the locks back on it. Have you ever been around? Oh, I read that one. Wow, that is deep. Anytime somebody comes over my house, I know it before they get here. That's the part that scared my kids. Yeah, I can also feel my brothers and sisters and my sisters live in Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah, you're going to get a strong connection from them. You're definitely going to get a strong connection from them. And I tell them about this. Listens with my grandmother. Strong with their minds, like she can look at a person and tell a lot about them. Me too. I could do that too. She can tell when a person is lying. Yeah. That's why my grandfather never did anything behind her back, because she would know about always. That's how my husband, before I would always look, even my grandkids, I would say, why am I asking you this question? And my granddaughter, literally, she'll tell, she said, because you already know the answer to it and you want to see what I'm going to say. I would always, I tell my kids, I tell my grandkids, everybody, I already know when I ask you the question, I already know the answer. I just want to see what you're going to say. I just want to see if you're going to lie, but I already know the answer to it. And it was same with my husband. Every time he would lie about something, I already knew the answer. I already knew. I just wanted to see what it was that he was going to say. It would freak them out all the time. My granddaughters had to finally figure it out, understand, dang, I can't put nothing past her. They had to finally figure that out. Hey, Charisse Moore. Hi, Raka Dynasty. Akoya and Malcolm Slade. Hi. Welcome, 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 welcome. She's eating. Let me get I think I got to reheat my food up. My boots are upstairs. I don't feel like going upstairs to get it, but I have to lock the gate. You guys, I had to get my red wine, and it is so good. This is what I brought from my daughter's house. It's so good. I'm glad she don't drink. Zoe, you are about to make me fall. That's for you. Eat your snacks. She don't want her snack. She want she want what I got. I got some meatloaf and some macaroni and cheese, and she don't want what I have. She wants. I mean, she don't want what I just gave her. She wants what I have. Cece said, "Oh wow, that's deep. I really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you, love. That's why I was wondering why Andrew never told me the truth. I already have the answer, but he still won't be truthful to me. That's he, honey. He ain't the only one. He's not the only one. There, you're gonna get that with so many people. Let me tell you, you're gonna get that. Like you said, before they even say out their mouth what they're gonna say. You already know, honey. You're gonna get that from your children. You're gonna get that no matter what. They're gonna lie. They're not gonna tell you the truth. You're gonna get it from your children. You're gonna get it from your close friends. You're gonna get it, especially from those that doubt. You're going to get so many of that doubt our gifts that they don't believe it, but they'll sit here and say, how did you know that? My son would say all the time, how did I know something? My oldest son. And let me tell you, it wouldn't etch in his brain that it was facts until one of his friends or someone else told him. And then he would come and tell me, Ma, you was right. Because my friend says, I said, dude, then I told you long before your friend came and confirmed it. You needed your friend to confirm something I've already confirmed to you. So you're going to get those that are really closest to you are going to be the ones that's going to lie to you the most. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to believe in your gift. I'm telling you, my children, so I have 9. Okay. And some of my children still doubt my gift. Even though I prove to them time and time again that it's genuine, they still doubt it. And they'll still say something. No, it wasn't like that. And I've told my daughter about her so-called friends who she considered. I said, that bitch ain't your friend. She ain't your friend. And they still never believed it until something happened. And then she'll come back and say, you was right. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, my love. Hi, Sass from Boston. Hey, Goose. Thank you guys for the hearts. All you got to do is just tap the screen and show the queen some love. I appreciate you. Girl, CC, he gonna lie about an ex-girlfriend, a future girlfriend, a past girlfriend, honey, a current girlfriend. He's going to lie. I'm just telling you, and I don't have to tell you this. You already know this. I don't have to tell you this. You already know this. The gift that you have in regards to him, you already know this. Don't let nobody pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. You know what to do. You already know what to do. I'll be like, yeah, okay. Okay. The gift that I have, is it a name for it? Not that I know. It could be. Maybe if you researched. I never researched anything, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I never researched anything, because clairvoyance is clairvoyance, right? We all know about, thank you, it's good. We all know about clairvoyance. We all know about psychic abilities. And we know there are different stages of everything. There's a different stage of everything. I just didn't want to go that deep to find out what stages are. Like I said, I can talk to the dead. Not everybody can do that. Like you said, you can't do that. So it's a different stage for that. So it's probably a different name. So the more you get into it, the deeper you get. The deeper you start going, that's when people start going and they start talking about, especially when you research your history. When you go back and you start researching how your great-grandmother did something, great-great-grandmother, and they might have called it voodoo, and they might have called it all different other type of different names and stuff for it. That's when you start getting deep. I don't want to get that deep. I don't want to get that deep. I know I have a gift. I want my gift to remain positive. I want it to remain good. I don't want to dig into it where then you start getting tainted because of anything that's a positive, there's a negative. Anything that's good, there's bad. If you're talking about the light, you got to talk about darkness. And the devil plays on that darkness side. So they'll start, the other things start coming through and other things start, hitting you deep when you start doing that. So I just leave it as I have a gift. I have an amazing gift. I have a blessing. I can do amazing tarot readings. I'm gifted. I can talk to the dead. I can help others. And then I just leave it at that. But there are others that get deep and they want to know what's the name for this and what's the name for that and what is that and this and that. I just choose not to dabble into that. Yes, my kid's father used to say that I was doing voodoo on him, but I didn't. And not only that, my family, we would have Creole. And that's why I said when you start getting deep, like my family is from Puerto Rico. So parts of them, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, you talk about Santeria and all of that. It gets deep. I don't want to know about my grandmother, my great-great-grandmother on my dad's side, them practicing Santeria. I just know that lady had a gift. And I know that gift was amazing. And I knew the one woman who I took care of, who was a gypsy, she would talk to me about certain things. I just leave it at that. I chose not to get that deep because when you start researching and when you start doing that, you start getting deep into your history and you start bringing out other things. So you have to be prepared for that. If you start to do that, you got to be prepared. Hey, Still Standing. Hey, Tina. Hey, Zanaya. Hello, Queen and everyone. Thank God for another year. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my love. I feel you on that. Yeah. How can I get a general reading? Hi, I am new. How can I get a reading? I'm from Chicago. You can get a reading. So everything tonight is paid, so it's not free readings tonight. But if you Cash App, you can Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, any one of those. Once you do that, then you can get a reading. Once I receive your Cash App or your PayPal or whatever, then I'll give you your general reading or a question if you have a question, however you want it. Capricorn Kia. Hey, Capricorn Kia. That's my daughter's name. I love it. That's my daughter's name. She's not a Capricorn, but my sister's a Capricorn, but I love your name. Hi, Chris. He said Creole people are evil and my grandmother did not like him. Wow. Your grandma probably didn't like him because she probably picked up some of his energy that wasn't right, that was wicked. Thank you, Shirley. Miss Shirley, you too. Zanaya, I hope your birthday was great. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Farron, you good? Yeah. You need anything? No. You still got some more? Yeah, I got the last part of the dry wine. You don't have to do it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, babe. That's my heart right there. If you think your daughter has that gift, I can almost guarantee she does. Because I knew Angel had the gift before Angel knew she had it. I knew it. My baby that walked up out of here, he has it. But she always in her head. Sexy Red 404. James Mickle, Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Lachita, Lacey. How you guys doing? Y'all caught me at dinner time because I haven't had lunch today. So I'm eating. And we're gonna do some readings. I got other platforms going. So if you guys wondering why I'm over here, why I'm over here, why I'm down here, why I'm up, it's because I got other platforms. But we're gonna have some fun this evening. Best one yet, old as black pepper. Do you live in St. Louis? No. Never lived in St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis twice. And I stayed out there. One of them, we went out there for a weekend just to go shopping. Me and some girl. And this was years ago. Oh my God. This had to have been my daughter's 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago since I've been in St. Louis. My daughter was about 7 years old. And she's 27 now. She's 27. She was around 7 years. So it was about 20 years since I was in St. Louis. I really think my daughter has the gift too. Yeah, she has it. You know, we know as moms, I'm telling you. My youngest daughter have it. My 3 youngest sons have it. I'm not for sure if any of my older daughters have it. I'm not really sure about that because they've never shared anything. And I don't feel it. Sometimes as a mom, you can feel it. Like I felt when Angel had it. I want to advise, what should I do to find inner peace and calm my mind? Block out everything and everyone and meditate. Don't answer your phones. Don't answer the knock at your door. Take a whole day and just focus on you. Meditate. Find inner peace, you. Nothing. Look, anything that's negative, you don't want to talk about it, hear it, speak it, taste it. You don't want, I'm telling you, I do this experiment, Zanayam, with my queendom all the time. We take 24 hours. I always do this. We take 24 hours of just positiveness. That means they can't talk about anything negative. They can't intake anything that's negative or bad for you. They can't listen to anything. That means, I told them, if you go on YouTube, you better look at somebody baking cakes. If you watching TV, you better look at some Pop Out of Sailor Man, some cartoons or something. You must take 24 hours of just positiveness, and I promise you're gonna have inner peace. You're gonna feel it from the inside out. Somebody called that girl, did you hear the latest? Girl, talk to me tomorrow. Talk to me tomorrow. I can't do it. Bye. And hang up. Take 24 full hours to cleanse yourself from the inside out. If you don't do nothing but eat fruit for 24 hours, we know fruit is good for you, right? If you don't do nothing but eat vegetables for 24 hours, we know vegetables are good for you. And every time I do this experiment with everybody say, Miss Gina, when can we do that again? Because I feel good. You start feeling things. You start being in touch with emotions that you wasn't in touch with before. Some of you start dreaming. I've had where people said, one young lady told me she hadn't dreamt in like probably 2-3 months, but she dreamed when she did that experiment. You know why? Because everything in her was pure. It was no toxicities that was in her. So everything that she intaked, and that, why do you think the Muslims fast? Why do you think they fast for 24 hours, for 7 days, for 5 days? It brings them closer to God. It brings them closer to earth. It brings them closer to their ancestors in the supernatural. This is why you do that. Still standing. Miss Gina, several in my family have the gift. I do too, but I pray nightly not to see or hear anyone. I have since I was a little girl. My sisters work through cards, crystals, candles, and everything. I'm inching my way in slowly. I remember being scared to death up all night as a child. Still standing. Yes. You speaking my life. You speak in my life. I was that same way. And I didn't know any better, because as a child, you don't know if you're weird. You don't know. You don't want to tell your parents. You don't want to tell anybody because you don't want them to think you're crazy. And my mom already had the gift. But my mother never talked about it. She never, ever, ever talked about it. But I remember her always knowing things. And her friend, who we called a gypsy, we was like that. Like, everybody in the neighborhood knew that woman was a gypsy. We was like, that woman is. People were scared of her. Folks was scared, and she was my mom's best friend. And I never forget. We was walking to her house, and I could tell y'all where we were at. We were in Harvey, Illinois. We was walking down 159th, and she just started talking. She said, "You got the gift," and I'm like. She said, "You have the gift." And she started asking me questions. And she started asking me about my dreams. And but she knew about the dead people. She knew about the dead people. She said, the non-living comes and talks to you. And I'm saying to myself, lady, you crazy. I'm thinking she crazy, but she was speaking the truth. I'm thinking she's crazy. That she out of her mind, but she was speaking the truth. And she said, you're not crazy. She said, you're not. She said, you're a vessel. She kept telling me, she said, you're a vessel. She said it was meant for them to talk to you. Because she told me, she said, you could talk to my grandfather for me right now. She said, if you summons him, he'll come. And I'm thinking the woman's crazy and everything, but she knew. She knew. So, yeah. We all think it's weird. We all think that something's wrong, but no, it is a gift. God has to give us. We have to have that gift because the last days are coming. I keep telling you guys. Why you think that me and my son just went and watched Moonfall? Everything that's in these movies, depicts what's the same way with those movies that talked about the different viruses and the plagues and all. We had the fires, the floods, buildings falling for no reason. Did you forget? Did you forget the building in Miami fell for no reason? So we got those that are leaders, those that have these gifts. We have to have these gifts because God wants a specific number of us to survive. He wants so that we will be able to create the earth again. Just like they did before. When the earth, everything was wiped out. When he made Noah build that ship and take two of everything. Boy, girl, of everything. This is how it is now. Y'all following these what y'all think leaders. Y'all following the gold and the glory and the shine and the money. And it's y'all following them into hell. They taking you straight into hell. And then people like me, us that's genuine, that you get, we don't get, I just do, but we're not supposed to. You know why? Because it's very few of you all gonna believe in my gift. That's how it's supposed to be. Very few of you all gonna believe in the things that I tell you and I say to you. That's how it's supposed to be. Because when things start breaking off into the ocean and falling into the ground, into hell, guess who's going? All of you guys that want to take the shiny things, the jewelry, the diamonds, the money. We watched Moonfall, and the same scene that's in every movie where the world is in, the dummies were taking the money. If you look, remember The Walking Dead? He said, what you gonna use that for? Toilet paper? He was, and then he had to think about, he said, because that's all it's worth is toilet paper. Why are you taking money in the world that's about to end? What you gonna do? What you gonna buy? What you gonna be able to use? And that same scene, I saw it in The Walking Dead. I've seen it. It was in Moonfall, which we just went to see the other night. It was in those movies that was the plague, all those plague movies where you saw where the guy breaks into the store, breaks into the first thing they do is try to steal the money. Nobody, what are you going to do with the money when the world is ended? You better get with somebody that knows, that's knowledgeable, that has a trust, that has a certain energy, that has a certain gift where he can talk to God, the answer, or she can talk to God and tell you which way to go to save your life. And that's what people, they don't understand. That's what they don't get until the end or until it's too late. Queen, does destiny exist? Yes. Do we have a destiny? We all do. We all do. We all have a destiny. Some people, this is my destiny right now. This is my, people always ask me why I go through so much. I don't go through so much because I want to go through it or it's meant for me to go through it. It is my destiny to go through those trials and tribulations to teach you guys, to show you, to help you do what you shouldn't do, help you get through it. But people don't understand that. I'll get the very same people that'll say, "Ooh, Miss Gina, I went through the same thing you went through." And I'm like, "You did?" And they'll be still struggling. And they'll be, that's why I say, people say, do you hear all the time? It's everything pre-planned. Yes, it's all pre-planned. You hear all the time? Yeah, when a baby dies, when a child dies, who does everybody blame? Who is the first person that the person blame? They blame God. They blame, if it's a God, why did God kill the babies? God didn't kill the babies. That was destined. It was from the time you are born. God already knows when he's bringing you home. Everything is pre-planned. Everything is already destined. How many years? If you're supposed to live 10 years, that's all you're going to live is 10 years. God already knows. If you're supposed to live 20 years, you're going to live 20 years. That's it. That's it. If this person over here is supposed to live 30, 40, 50 years, that's all. If God gave you a chance, a fighting chance, and he killed you, for you to see something and brought you back and you didn't accomplish what he had accomplished for you, he said, I'm bringing you home. I'm not going to let it happen a second time. My sister lived over and over. She lived through gunshots. She got shot twice in the head. She lived through all that. And we all said, and I said to her, God has a plan for you. You're supposed to do something. She was supposed to be a teacher. She was supposed to be a leader. She was supposed to teach other addicts. There was a purpose that he allowed her to live as long as he did. And she didn't do what she's supposed to do. So he said, I'm bringing you home this time. I'm not giving you another chance. I'm bringing you home. And he brought her home. People don't understand that. Folks didn't understand all the different things I told them. When I said YouTube was going to shut down, and the very next day YouTube shut down, and people just thought they overlooked it. But those that know I'm the real deal and I speak, they listened. They said, "Ooh, Miss Gina, you sure did predict that." I remember I kept the video up. For those that like to go through my videos, I kept the videos up. And people didn't understand. I said, those of you that depend on this money because you don't have any other gifts. You don't know how to work. You don't know how to go out and grow anything. You don't know how to be positive and help others. I said, when YouTube shut down tomorrow, you're going to be lost. And what happened? It shut down the very next day and people were panicking. Those folks that had no other income, those folks that didn't know what they were going to do, they panicked. They panicked. You're welcome, Zanaya. You're welcome. That's right. We go through to become stronger to help others. Let the strong bear the infirmities of the weak. Preach, queen. Hey, Bree, I've been trying to tell them. I go through everything I go through. It was destined. It was meant for me to go through all the times that I was homeless. It was meant for me to go through that, because God, the first time when I went through it, God meant for a specific group of people to see and to change. The second time I went homeless, it was meant for a specific group of people to see and change. The third time I went homeless, it was meant for a specific group of people to see and change. And guess what happened? Only a handful got it. Only a handful got it. Just like now, I be all in the bushes, a beagle. Everybody's asking, oh, how can I make 10,000 a month? How can I make 20,000? But they're not asking, teach me how to do something special. Teach me how to do my own business, run my own business, so that I can prosper continuously. They're not asking that question. They asking, I want to make 20,000 a month like you. I want to make 10,000 a month. Like, how can I make 10,000 a month like you? Instead of saying, no, I don't want to be like you. I want to know, how can I sustain my income so it can constantly flow? What do I need to do to sustain my income so that it can constantly flow? That's the questions you should be asking, not asking a bitch how she makes it. Anybody can make 10,000 a month. Anybody can make 20,000. That's not hard. That's not hard. That's not by a miracle. You all can do that. But can you sustain that income to where you can do it every month, constantly, every month? How can you do it? I will be seeing. Who are you, Zara? So usually I'll block you, but I don't know if you're trying to be negative or if you're trying to be something positive. So I'm going to wait. But you got that 999 in there, them upside down sixes. Sixes, you making me wonder about you. Now, are you trying to be disrespectful? Because you could just come out and say it and I could just block you now. You could just come out and say it, hashtag Zara, and I could just block you now if you're trying to be disrespectful, and we could just get it out the way. But if you're being real, if this is you and you being real, then I'll let you stay, because I give everybody a chance. But what you ain't gonna do is come in and disrespect my chat. That's what you're not gonna do. Hi, I look better. Hey, First Lady. Hey, Crown Tony. Hey, Hova. People don't understand. They hear what they want. They hear what they want. They see what they want. And all you got to do is just sit back. You ain't got to say a word. Just sit back and just watch. This is why I always say, look, listen, and learn. Hi, Crown. Tonio. Hey, how you doing, love? Hey, Floretta Wilson. Shine and lock. Lock it down. Shine and lock. Lock it down. People don't understand. They don't get it. Chicago boy 15 fatally shot. 15-year-old boy fatally shot. Fatally shot in the head while walking home from school. 2 suspects arrested. 15-year-old boy just came across my thing. Fatally shot by walking home from school. See what I said? Crown Tonio says, you ain't lying. People on this app don't be supporting me. Like I don't get nobody. What, Crown, I'm gonna support you, baby. Let me follow you right now. I'm following you right now. And when you go live, I'll be there because I believe in supporting those that support me, love. I'll be over there supporting you, and I'm gonna share your video. And I'm gonna share your video. It's sad. They won't support us that tries to be positive, that tries to do something good and great, but they'll go and support the messy, the trouble. They'll go and support. Yes, still standing. Lord have mercy. They'll go and support the disrespect. We got to make a change. You got to want to make a change. And Crown Tonio, they don't want to make a change. And you know where they're going to be? When it's all said and done, when it's all over, they're going to be in hell. I'm going to tell you, they're going to be in hell. I see so many that I come in home. You know why? Because the love of money, they love money too much. It's evil. The love of money is evil. Anybody can, they phasing out money. Do you not? They phasing out paper money and all this stuff. Where you think Bitcoin's coming from it? And when you go into the stores, you don't even see people at the registers anymore. You go to, we was just up at Walmart the other day. They had 2 cashiers. 2. Everybody else had to go through self-checkout. You had to figure it out. You know why? Because all the shit that you guys don't want to do, all the menial labor that you guys no longer want, they got robots to do it. They got computers to do. You better get an education in some computer engineer. So when them motherfuckers flop, when something shut down, you will have a job. Because the only way you gonna have a job if you know how to fix some shit. The only way you're gonna have a job is if you know how to fix some shit, because they weaning it all out. They weaning it all out. Pretty soon, everything that we say, everything that we do is going to be just like this. It's going to be just like this. It's going to be from a screen. It's going to be from a screen. Yep. Everything that you do. You see now, they keep jumping. Ain't it crazy, Crown? They keep jumping back and forth. Should we open the schools? Should we not open the schools? Should we? I can remember like it was yesterday. I'll never forget when my teacher said, pretty soon you got everything, you're not going to have to leave your building. I never forget she said that. She said, when we get into the future, when we get into 2020, and this was like back in the 1970s, 1980s, okay? When I was growing up, okay? I was born in 1969, okay? I'm 52. I'll be 53 in April. I never forget my teachers, this is back in the 70s, she said, when you get into the year 20,000, she said, it's going to be where you are not going to have to leave. She said, people in apartments, she said, you're going to be able to go to the grocery store. She said, you're going to be able to shop. You're going to be able to go to the doctor. Doctor's offices is going to be in your building. I never forget that teacher said that to me. And I'm like, she just talking. But guess what? You go in some of them buildings, just go downtown Chicago. They got a grocery store downstairs. Some of them got cleaners in the building. Guess what happened? The kids was being taught right there in their own apartment. You never had to leave outside your building for nothing. Nothing. Now when you go to the stores, everything it's all computer. It's at a touch of a button. Now you don't even have to go to the store, right? Because they had dropped the groceries right on your front porch. If you don't want to go to the store, you know the reason why those of us that go to the store, because we want to get out the fucking house. Those of us that want to get out of the house because we so claustrophobic, we want to get out. That's why we go to the stores. We want to pick our own stuff and this and that. But it's gonna come to a point to where you're not gonna have to leave for nothing. Nothing. People ain't even see, they ain't even putting two and two together. Money ain't gonna mean shit. Money ain't gonna mean shit. You know what's gonna mean? It's gonna mean your grade score, what score you have, like your credit score. You know how they say your credit. So those of you that have a certain grade score, you're gonna get a new grade every month. That's gonna be your money. That's how your money's gonna be. If you at a certain grade, you're gonna be. That's why they want your fingerprints. Did you guys not see the video? Go on TikTok. There was a video of a nurse. They was in the hospital, and the nurse, she got the shot, and then she scanned this arm, nothing. Scanned this arm, and it showed it was a tracker. It was a way to track her. That's how they're going to do us. They tell you all this stuff way back. Do you guys not remember? Here, I got that shot. Some of you guys that's older, y'all remember those when you had to get them shots in school, and we all got that circle. You know these. Those of you that are in your 40s and 50s, you know what I'm talking about. When you were in school, they said this was for polio. They sent the note home to your parents and told your parents, we were getting shots for polio, and you got shot with this gun, and it left that circle scar on your arm. And then children start coming down with all kind of stuff. They're doing the same thing now. It is all to research. You ain't nothing but a guinea pig. They are keeping track. Those of you that got them fucking fucked up flu shots, some of you got them from Johnson & Johnson. Some of you got them from whatever. You all got those shots and came down with you're nothing but a guinea pig. And the doctors know it. And those doctors that truly know, they the ones that ain't get the shots. Tell me why a doctor is fighting so hard. Is fighting so hard not to get a shot. Can anybody tell me that? Nurses are fighting so hard not to get the shot. I ain't talking about them ones that's saying you should get them. It's going to protect you and all, because they just a part of the plan. They just a part of the plan. No, you explain to me why the doctors who's making millions and millions of dollars, the surgeons who's making millions and millions of dollars, the nurses who's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they say, I ain't getting that shot, and they fighting it tooth and nail. Some of them have already lost their jobs. You tell me who gonna actually give up their job and lose their job because they don't want you to get a shot if it ain't something to it. If it ain't something that they don't know. And guess what happened when it come time for them to track your ass? They're gonna know exactly where you are. They're gonna know exactly where you are. It's a reason. It's a reason for everything. It's a reason for everything. Just watch the movies. They always put bits and pieces in the movies. They always put bits and go way back in your history. Because they always say history repeats itself. And it repeats itself. And we going over it, over and over and over it again. Crown say, right, yep. It's a reason behind it all. It's a reason behind it all. They know. Those doctors don't want to get that because they know that shit ain't good for you. Those nurses don't want to get them shots and stuff because they know that ain't good. Go back to the movies when you had to carry those cards to get through such and such. But why they want you to carry a card? Why do they want you to carry a card showing proof that you got it? Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to start separating people. Those that got it going to go over on this side. Those that didn't get it going to go over on this side. You're going to see those of us that didn't get it, we're going to be had now. Because those that did get, you notice how all the good people, the people that they can't control, always underground crown. You watch them movies, though, the people who never got the shots, never got the implant, you notice how they always had underground? They can't be tracked. But those that got them, all kind of shit, they act crazy. They be mind fucked. Mind fuck mean that you controlled. Man fuck mean you control. They control your mind. You got to do whatever it is that they tell you to do. They know where you are. They can locate you. I ain't get no shot. Thank God. I'm blessed. I'm in the house. Same here. And I ain't get and my kids didn't get it neither. Yes, I watched the movie. It was about COVID-19. Come on now. I'm telling you, everything that they put, let me tell you something. They don't make these movies up and put them out for no reason. They don't make these movies up and just put them out for no reason. Remember the movie, The Monkey? The movie with when the monkey got the virus stuff, and then what the fuck happened? They had animals that they were running tests on, and one of them got out. And it was all over the news. The monkey had the virus, and the lady this shit just happened a few weeks ago. The woman got out of her car to help the truck driver put the animals back on the truck, and she immediately got sick and brought the shit home to her family. This just happened a couple of weeks ago. This just happened to see, they count on you dummies not to pay attention. They count on you dummies not to pay attention. I'm telling you. If you don't do nothing else, look, listen, and learn. The 3 L's. You ain't got to say nothing. You don't even have to respond back to me. Just look at the news. Listen to the news. Learn from the news. Google it. YouTube it. Look at it. Listen to it. Pay attention and learn from it. You're going to be one of them ones saying, damn, she was right. I pay attention to everything. I ask questions. When the doctor told me, no, I can't tell you if it's going to interact with your high blood pressure. You can't tell me if it's going to interact with my high blood pressure, but you want me to take the damn shot and you saying it's good for me? Wait a minute. You want me to take the damn shot and you saying the shot is good for me, but you don't know what reaction it's going to have with my high blood pressure. Are you stuck on stupid or what? And you a doctor. Pay attention. Pay attention. My son, when we went to see Moonfall, I was paying attention, baby. I was paying attention to everything. And my son got to speaking, and he got to talking about asteroids that come to the moon and have the moon and shifts and the eclipse and everything. And I asked my son, I said, Crown, I said, could this happen for real? And my son said, Mom, anything's possible. Anything's possible. He said, it ain't supposed to happen. If it do happen, it ain't supposed to happen for a number of years. He said, but anything's possible. And I said, you're right. I remember when they said things wasn't going to flood. I remember when they said, you know how they tell you them tall skyscrapers can withstand a plane crash. Do you guys not remember that being in school? Where when you would ask, being that little boy, and you would ask your teacher, if a plane hit that building right there, is it gonna fall? And your teachers would say, no, babe, no, young man. They're withstand a powerful force. What happened when them two planes hit the buildings in New York? They dropped like Legos. They dropped like Legos. Tell me what happened to the building in Miami and Florida. Tell me what happened to, because nothing hit that building and it dropped like Legos. You better focus on your own senses and stop listening to these people that's telling you shit. You better look, listen, and learn with your own senses and stop agreeing with what they trying to tell you, with that dog and pony show that they trying to feed you. I'm telling you. They know what they're doing. Like those doctors be so slow, don't be telling them. Yep, they don't tell them nothing. Because they ain't supposed to. They supposed to keep you in the dark. They're trained. They're supposed to keep you in. And the doctors, the genuine doctors that feel that it's wrong, the genuine doctors that feel that it's wrong, they get ousted. Them the ones you see, they say they're lying, they're making up stuff. They killed your loved ones, and them are the real ones. The nurses that's trying to tell you the truth. And they don't want you to believe what those nurses is telling you, but they there and they see it every day. They see it every day, all day. This is why if I don't see it, smell it, taste it, feel it with my own senses, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. You got to prove to me. You got to prove to me. Just like I told him. That doctor, tooth and nail, that doctor was trying to get me to get that shot. Oh, yeah. You need to get it because you're asthmatic and high blood pressure. You need to, those are the ones that need to get it first. And when I said, what's the side effect? Because I take medication and I had a reaction when I got the flu shot. So I said, what's the side effect? Oh, we're not sure, but it's safe. A doctor told me that. We're not really sure, but it is safe. You ain't sure, but it's safe. So we won't know that unless I go into a coma or something. Unless I go through some type of withdrawal, you won't know if it's safe or not. So that means I'm a guinea pig. I'm 50 plus in age. I have high blood pressure. I'm asthmatic, and I'm a Black woman. But you won't know until I take it. So now you're going to make me the guinea pig. I told him, hell no, I'm not doing it. And every single time I go to the doctor, to get a test, a checkup, whatever it is, they always try to push up that damn shot on me. Every single time. And I tell them, hell fuck no, I'm not getting that. Yep. Exactly, Crown. That's how they do it. Hey, 789, Hell's King. That's what they do. Look, listen, and learn. With us talking about this dark mirror dark mirror. This is what we're going to do. This is the cards I'm going to do for our circle. Okay? For our tight bonded circle that we got going on right now. This is going to be a open general reading. If anybody would like to have a personal reading, again, like I said, tonight is a paid night, but I'm going to do an open general reading because there's some things that is going on. It is some things that is going on in this world tonight. So the first thing that we're going to do is cleanse the cards. Father God, I ask of you to bless our circle. Bless our circle. Keep it closed, keep it tight, keep it sealed and covered in your blood in Jesus' name. I call upon the angels, the ancestors, the souls, the spirits, the friends, the family of the queendom, of Bigo, of YouTube, of Facebook, of TikTok. Tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you're not of God, if you're not of the light, if you're not of energy, if you're not of goodness, if you're not here for the queendom, you're not allowed through the gate nor in this room in Jesus' name. Amen. If you are of the devil, if you are of wickedness, if you are of sadness, if you are of shadows, I send you back to hell from which you came. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, you guys. I got a couple of phones that's about to go dead, but that's okay because we're doing this. It's 7:30. I know some of you guys got to work tomorrow. Others don't. So I will be coming back. I've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to be on an hour and 30 more minutes. All right. All right. This is a general circle reading, circle of angels, queendom circle. This is a general reading. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What does the world, what does the energy, what does the ancestors, what does the spirits, what does the power may be? What do you have to say about us? If you feel it, feel free to drop on down. Feel free to ask questions, whether you in the clouds, whether you in the bushes, whether you slithering and sliding around. If the cards that I turn over reflect you or you feel anything from it, please don't hesitate to speak out. Okay? In Jesus' name, amen. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, honey. You're going to get the real deal, Holyfield. I am the queen psychic, empath, tarot reader. You're not going to find no other like me. I talk to the dead, the living, the future. I share souls, spirits, ancestors. I have a connection with all of them. So you're going to definitely get the truth, the real truth, and nothing but the truth. 5. It's telling me 5 cards. All right. I'm going to give 5 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triumph of lies. What we've been talking about. Look at that. Triumph of lies. What did I just say about the world? We've been talking about. I said, why is it that you got doctors? Why is it that you have doctors and nurses that don't want to get them shots, that don't want to be a part of this? Remember I said that? The first card I pulled, triumph of lies. Because it's telling you right there, that the government and all of them is feeding you nothing but lies. Nothing but lies and bullshit. Hey, Sals from Boston. Hey 803, hey 708, hey 713. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Alone in the World. I know I'm alone in this world. How many of you feel alone in this world? How many of you feel alone in this world like no one else is with you? I feel that way a lot. Crown, you say you? Yep. Because guess what? The world will turn against you. The world is not with you. God is with you. Thank you, Star Star. The world is not with you. God is with you. That's why you feel alone, because those people that you think are with you, they ain't nothing but full of lies. They're not going to tell you the truth. Somebody that loves you, somebody that cares for you, they going to tell you the truth. My daughter spoke today and said about how a friend got mad at her. And she said, Mom, the reason why I told her the truth is because I love her. She said, when a person loves you, and they genuinely care, they're going to tell you the truth. Even when it hurts, they're going to tell you the truth. This is why you are alone in the world. Because if you are of the world, honey, the world loves bullshit. The world loves the devil. The world loves blasphemy. The world don't love you. The world don't love you. That's why we never want to be of the world. You want to be of God. Am I right or wrong? Crown say amen. You want to be of God. You want to be of Jesus. You want to be of Mary, Paul. That you don't want to be of the world, because the world is not with you. The world does not stand by you. 3, obsession. Did we not talk about obsession? Did I not talk about obsession? Did I not talk about those that they want the gold, the trinket, they want the money, honey? When things go bad, they want to get because these are the things that they are obsessed with. Crown Tonyon said, you ain't lying. I know I'm not lying. Just watch when things go wrong. That person gonna say, that person ain't gonna go run back in that house to get their loved one. That person ain't gonna run back in that house to get their ID or birth certificate. You know what they run back? Girl, I have to go back and get my money. Girl, I have to go back and get my money. Girl, I ain't care what you be what happened? What about your girl? I have to go get my girl. I had $1,000 up in there because they are obsessed. They are obsessed with one thing, trinkets. They obsessed with, they don't know you can get all this. You can read all of this is replaceable. But the flesh is not replaceable. When your flesh is destroyed, it's not. Just ask the people in the burn unit. Just ask those families in the burn units that have to get skin grafts and all. When your flesh is destroyed, it can't be replaced. It can't be replaced. One thing about me, I be watching everything for real. I know that's right, Crown. I know that's right. You better get away from those folks that's obsessed with certain shit. You don't want to be standing or being near those that are obsessed with things. 2, peaceful among thorns. Peaceful, Crown, this us. We gonna know that those thorns, they all around us. They can, but we ain't gonna let them see. See, they ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna get to be able to tell us. See, they ain't gonna be able to tell, because remember, we ain't get the shot. We ain't get to know. We gonna be able to hide out amongst the thorns. We gonna be so peaceful. Did you get the shot? Yep. They gonna ask that's what. Did you get the shot? Yep. They're gonna ask, did you get the where your card? I don't know. It must got destroyed. I lost it. But we gonna be able to be peaceful amongst thorns. They ain't gonna know the difference. Cause see, that way we gonna be able to save others, like Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman, ain't this Black History Month? Do your Black history. She lived peacefully amongst thorns. They ain't know the difference. They didn't know the difference. Y'all better wake up. Last card. Forgetting one's self. Forgetting how many of you all, you forget yourself? You put everybody else, because I was one of them. I was just one of them last week, but I changed. Now I'm never gonna forget me. Crown Tonio, don't you ever forget you, baby. You put you first. Don't you ever forget you. We forget oneself to help others, to look out for others. We set aside our loves, our likes, our fantasies, our wants, because we're so busy putting somebody else first. We're worrying about other people. We want to make sure that the other person's right. Crown Tonio, you said, I know you didn't went and supported so many people on their platforms, baby, and they won't even come and support you on yours. They won't come and support you on. Again, that is forgetting oneself. You forgot yourself to put them first, and they don't even give a damn about you. I know, because I done it. This is where we have to make a change. This is where we got to make a change. It's telling me 5 more cards. Let's do five more cards before I end this live. 5 more cards. We're going on 8 o'clock. It's going on 8 o'clock. Come on, honey. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, honey. So help us, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Downcast pride. Downcast pride. How many of us do that? Yes, you're so right. I'm being there. I know you are. I know you are. And you downcast your pride for everybody else. We put that, we hide it. We keep it hidden. We don't show how prideful we are because we're so busy supporting somebody else. You're so busy doing things. Look at how she's looking down. She can't even look up and be happy and be joyful. She got to be down. She can't show that light and that glimmer that's in her eye because somebody will take it as a negative. That's bad when you can't show that. 2, 3. Envious gluttony. Envious gluttony. How many, Crown? I know you seen them. You seen them envious, thirsty, thirst buckets, them thirst rabbits. You know they be on. I saw it the other day. We was on this young lady. Her name is Boss Barbie. And I think she's a beautiful lady. I like her. And let me tell you what it is that I like about Miss Boss Barbie. She was the real deal Holyfield. Miss Boss Barbie she said, y'all can't spill my tea. She said, y'all can't tell me about me. She said, she stopped putting it out on the line. She said, am I a stripper? Yep. She said, they going to be looking. Is she a stripper? Yep. She said, am I a hoe? She said, if the price is right. Come on now. You can't respect nobody but a real broad that's going to. She said, am I a hoe? She said, if the price is right, I'll fuck you. That's it. Those was her exact words. I heard it with my own ears. You cannot, when you got somebody that is thick-skinned, that is good in the skin, see, they don't like you. They don't like you because they need for you to fear something. When you're not fearful of anything, they can't fuck with you because you fearless. They want you to be fearful, so they want to threaten you with your own tea. And she said, y'all can't threaten me with shit because I spill my own tea. She said, if you're going to get on here and you're going to make it and you plan on being something and you want to be big, she said, I suggest you spill your own tea because that is what thirst buckets do. That's what thirst buckets do. They're envious gluttony. And there were so many, Crown, you've been on there. You said, I heard her too. I was like, wow, you heard it too, Crown? She said there was so many thirst buckets. I know you saw them over there, Crown. They was like, oh, how you make that 10,000? She said, don't send me no more gifts because I made my 10,000 for the month. They were asking, well, how did you make that 10,000? What did you do? How can I make 10,000? She get up, honey. She said, I should go. She look at the time, honey. She said, I should go make me some money tonight. I should go get me some money. Ain't no shame in her game. She talked about how she got her body fixed. She talked about what she paid for her wigs. She said, yeah, I know I need my teeth fixed. I'm working on that now. Next, I'm working on that. I respect the real bitch. I respect the real bitch that she is definitely a boss Barbie with 2 capital B's. She's definitely a boss Barbie with 2 motherfucking capital B's. I don't give a damn what you say about her. The bitch is real. She is real. But she got them envious gluttony motherfuckers that's all over there on her neck. Period. Come on, Crown. Period. You got to watch for them. You got to watch for them. 2. The child I was meant to be. Again, boss Barbie. She's the child that she was meant to be. I'm the child that I was meant to be. Crown Tonio, you was the child that you were meant to be. Elena, you was the child that you were meant to be. Still standing, you were the child that you were meant to be. Cassandra, over there taking care of all them babies, you was the child that you was meant to be. CC Queen, you were the child that you were meant to be. Don't let nobody change you. You are the child that God meant for you to be. And ain't no changing that. You shouldn't want to change that. You shouldn't be bothered or embarrassed. I love who I am. I love the skin that I'm in. I told you I love my saggy boobs, big hips, thick thighs, okay? Fupa, and I love it all because that's who I am. That's who I am. And can't nobody change who I am. 1. Calling the storm. That's what Boss Barbie did last night. She called the storm. Miss Boss Barbie was telling them, she said, come on over here. She said, say what the fuck you want to say. She said, bring up what you want to bring up. But guess one thing you can't. She driving a nice house. a nice car. She lives in a nice house. She's doing her. And people don't like it. They don't like it when you call on the storm. When you call on the storm yourself, when you call, because they want to call on the storm because they want to make trouble for you. Her house big, ain't it big too? Big and just her. It's just her and her little puppy dog. It's just her and her little puppy dog. Big old beautiful house. But guess what? Can't nobody call on her storm. This is her right there. This is Miss Boss Barbie. She a boss. She doing it as you can say what the fuck you want to say about her, but you can't call her broke or trifling. You can say what you want to say about Queen Princess Boss Barbie, but you can't say she broke or trifling. Can't say that. That's right. You can't spray me with my own tea. Come on, still standing. And that's what they get. Gilded regret. Gilded regret. You won't have any regret if you be who you are. If you be who you are, the real you, there will be no gilded regret. I don't regret nothing that I've done. I don't regret nothing that I've done, that I've said, how I am, because this is me. Just like Boss Barbie. She don't regret nothing and she's still living the life. She said it. Honey, I will fuck if the price is right. She is about her money. And she takes care of her. She said, I got my own businesses started. I'm getting another business started. I'm doing it. She's a smart young girl. So if she understands that she ain't going to have that body forever. So if you understand that you're not going to have this body forever, make sure your money pays for you, work for you. You don't just keep working for the money. At some point, put it a fucking away so it can work for you. And this is what these young girls don't understand. This is what they don't understand. They going bash shit, do shit, fuck shit, do all this other stuff. And then when it is no more, when you get my age, where you can't swing around a pole anymore, where you can't look cute for the young ballers anymore, what you gonna do then? Because now you have no money, you have no looks, you have nothing. You have nothing. So think about that. Think about it. Anyway, cheers to you guys. It is going on 8 o'clock. I shall return. I'm going to take a break. I should be back on here about 9 o'clock if you guys want to come and join me. If you would like a paid reading, I shall see you at 9. My paid readings tonight, $40, and you'll get the best reading of your life. Cheers to you all. Okay, not only that those girls be getting print, yes, and they wind up with nothing. They wind up with nothing. I love you guys. I see you shortly. Ta-ta for now.